Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how do you create a free landing page on a website as a beginner. So here I am on my website and I have just posted my recent article on how to create a free landing page on your own website or on a website that is hosted on WordPress. So I am currently on my website, which is hosted on wordpress.org, and I will be showing you how to create a landing page for free on your own website. Um, what it is, firstly, that we need to have in order to be able to create a free page on our website is obviously a website that is hosted on wordpress.org. Why specifically .org or why specifically WordPress is because this is the experience I have. I've worked only with WordPress.org. If you have any other hosting platform, probably things will be different and you will need to do further research. We will have to make sure that we have blog editor selected because this is the editor that we will be working in, and you need to know what your intent is. So what do you want your visitor to do when they end up on your landing page? Do you want them to sign up to your newsletter? Do you want them to leave their email in order to get a free book or a cheat sheet or anything like that? So we have to have our intent in mind before we create our landing page. The reason to have the intent already set up is so that we know what message we should include in our landing page. To start off, let's first understand what a landing page is. So a landing page is any page on your website, on your blog, be it a blog or a page. Yes, it is any page. Anything that a visitor can land on is called a landing page. As you can see, this is a snapshot from my Google Analytics. So as you can see, they have a section under acquisition search console called landing pages. This section basically shows an overview of all your pages and blogs that have received recently impressions and clicks. So you can see that Google calls them all landing pages, but I assume that you are here watching this video in order to create a specific landing page with a specific intent, a buying intent, or a leave your email type of intent. If that's the case, there are various names allocated to those pages. It's sometimes called a sales page or a squeeze page. It's important for you to know that any page or post on your website is called and can be and is a landing page. Whether you want a specific page for a visitor to do a specific action, that is a page created with a specific intent. It is a landing page, it can be a sales page, whatever you want to call it. We're going to build one for free in this tutorial. What is the purpose of a landing page? We just mentioned it's to pursue your visitor to do a specific action, whichever that action might be. So let's go ahead and create a landing page in this tutorial. The way I'm going to go ahead and create this live page is by recreating my own landing page, which I have included under this call to action on my header menu, and it is this one. So this is my landing page where I am pursuing my visitors to sign up to a 7-day free course that teaches blogging and affiliate marketing. I'm explaining what they will get in those 7-day course. I'm including testimonials from previous students, and in the end, I finalize with another call to action. Prompting them to sign up. So if they click that button, they will be redirected directly to the Wealthy Affiliate platform, which I am promoting via my affiliate link. Once they sign up, they will become my referral. Going back to my landing page, I will then go ahead and recreate this landing page. So first things first, what we need to do, as earlier mentioned, here are the steps that I included in my article. So number one, make sure we have block editor selected. To select block editor, I'm going to go to settings and then writing, and I'm going to tick block editor. By the way, this is the back end of my website. You can call it a dashboard, I think. Here it's dashboard called, and then from the main overview in the dashboard, you just select settings, writing, and then block editor, and then you go on the bottom and you click save changes. Once we do that, we go to number 2 and we say from the back end, we go to pages and then we add new page. Here in my back end, I'm going to scroll up, going to see pages. Either I'm going to click pages, add new, the same idea, or we click pages. And from all my pages, I'm going to click on add new. And here we have a brand new page that opens up in the back end of my website. Next, the first thing we have to do is remove any distractions. So if the theme allows it, we're going to remove the header menu, the logo, the sidebars, the footer, just to create a clean page where the visitor can only follow the text and the message that you want them to follow, and then click the button with the call to action in the end or in the middle of the page. Okay, so let's have a look what I have, what options I have. So if I scroll down, I see layout section, right? So if I see sidebar layout, remember we don't want any distractions, and so we do not want any sidebar included on our landing page. So I'm going to check, no, I'm going to select no sidebars. Footer widgets, I do not want any widgets. And then content container, this is basically the width of my container. So this is the container. So to be honest, I do not have a preference here. I just want to leave it as it is. If you want it full width or contained, up to you. And again, we can choose disable elements. We don't need a title because we're going to include a lot of headers and a lot of subheaders. So I'm going to disable this element. I've ticked this. Then I'm going to go ahead and create my page. So let us go to the page that we are trying to recreate. By the way, this link sends me to the same landing page that this button does. So from the top, I have a header, and then I have 2 columns, one on the left, which has a subheader and a call to action, and then on the right, I have an image. It is up to you if you want to switch things around, if you want to, of course, change the image, make it your own, personalize it your own way. I'm going to simply recreate the page that I have at the moment so that you get an idea of how to do it on your own. So let us go ahead and add a header or a heading, as Block Editor calls it, and we're going to call it this exact way. Do you want to start your own online business? And we're going to make it bold to fit this one. And then as I can see, I have here 2 columns. So moving forward, I'm just going to select columns. I want them 50-50. And then I'm going to include a subheader or a text and then a call to action button. So let's go ahead and see what we can include. Let's see if we can have another heading. And we are going to call it this way. Join my 7-day free training and learn how to start your online business the right way. Probably it is too big, so it seems like I have not included a header. I've included a paragraph. Let's see, and then make it bold, and I can adjust it here. So here I am, 36. Let's say I don't want 36, I want 30. Let's see if that fits. I can make it 28. I can also play with the typography. I can change the way it looks like. Let's say I want it bold or extra bold. And then I want it smaller. So I want it to match this one. So it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I'm just gonna leave it here. And I'm going to add a button. here is my button, and I'm going to call it Yes, Sign Me Up. It's called Yes, Sign Me Up. Okay, and my button color is green, so background is green. Obviously, you need to make sure you have the same green color. So if I am to reproduce the same color, I would probably go back to my original page and copy this code and include it here to have the exact same green color. I'm not gonna do now. This is for this tutorial purpose only. Therefore, I'm going to leave it like this. And then, if you can see on my landing page here, when I hover over the button, I see a darker green color. So that is also in the color section right here. And then I can change. So for example, right, if I want to make the hovering instead of black, I want to make it darker green, then I would go ahead and copy the original green that I have, go to the black that I would like to change, paste it in here, and just make it a shade darker. And here I am. Now that I'm hovering on top of it, it is dark green. Also, if we can see, this text is bigger and bold and in black. So I just do Ctrl A, and I'm going to select the text in blue and the hovering, in black, and the hovering also in black. And also I'm going to make it large and bold. And I can make it even larger. Here I am. Yes, so here I have my button ready and my left column ready. And now for the right side, I have an image included. I, of course, have it already in my library. I'm just gonna go ahead and choose that specific image that I have saved in my library. I'm just going to select it and include it here. So here I am. The top part of my page is ready. Save draft is very important, not to lose our progress so far. And I'm going to hit preview to have a preliminary look at how my page looks like. And to be honest, it looks quite nice. So let's go ahead and continue until we reach this final result. So next we have a separator. So I'm just gonna go ahead and include a separator. Here it is. This is my separator. Next, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. We have a heading and we have again two columns with dotted lists. So we're going to, by the way, if you click button /, you can immediately start typing what you're looking for. And here I just typed heading for heading, and I can include immediately my heading like this, and then I'm going to align it to the center, and I'm going to bold it. Next, I'm going to include a column. Sorry, don't forget the / columns, and we want to get again to have the 50/50, and we want to have lists in both of them. And I'm just gonna go ahead and copy it like this. You don't have to include the exact same elements that I have included. I mean, it's up to you, right? You can include whatever you want, whatever your message is, whatever the purpose of the landing page is. Just make sure you get your message across nice and sweet so that everybody understands what you have in mind and what you want to say with your landing page. So now I would like to include the separator again as I have it here. So I'm just gonna say separated duplicate, and here I have the second separator right here, and I'm just gonna press these arrows down, and then it's gonna put it down under my dotted list. And I will go ahead now and create this part. So what I have here, I have again a column, but this time it's 30/70. So let's go ahead and do that. Let us add columns. and this time it's 3070. So here was my image. So I'm not sure if I will be able, oh yeah, here it is. Here's my image. And then here I have again a heading and a paragraph. So I'm just gonna go ahead and enter the heading. That it was bold and to the center. Next I have this paragraph. I'm just gonna hit enter and I'm just gonna paste the text that I just copied, and it immediately pastes it as paragraph. Next, what I have is a button here on the bottom, and I'm going to take this button that I've already created, and I'm going to go to the three dots and I'm going to click copy, and I'm going to go here under my text, press enter, and then press paste. And here I have the exact button that I had above with all the editing done to it. And this button is called join my free course. So I'm just going to go ahead and say join my free course. And there's another thing that I noticed is that the text becomes white when hovering. I'm just going to go ahead, select the text, and I'm going to make it black as well. When hovering, is this one the same? Yes, we don't want this. We want them to be black. All right. Next, we are going to include another separator and the testimonials. So we do what we did before. We select the separator. Select the separator. We can do either duplicate or copy. Let's do duplicate, and then with the arrows, we go down. Next, we're going to include a heading. So let me just copy the text immediately. Say copy, and then include the heading and paste. And that one was bold and bigger, and it was also centered. Wide width, sorry, the other, but align text center. Here it is. Next, we have again columns. So we're going to press enter, / and we're going to say columns. Select the columns 50-50, and we're going to include paragraphs. I'm just going to take this text bit by bit, apparently doesn't work all of it. Enter, and again select next piece of text and include it underneath, and next piece of text and include it underneath. And here I have the left column created. Next, we move to the right column and copy the text that we have on the right side. Obviously, you will have to type it out from scratch by yourself. Just bear with me one more. Next, we're going to include the separator again. We're going to press the three dots, duplicate, move it down, and in the end, last section, we have a call to action. And I'm just going to copy the text, and I'm going to include a / heading and paste. Do we have it centered? Yes, we have it centered, bold. And then we have another button. It's called Yes, Sign Me Out. Let's see, do we have something like this already? Here it is. Just gonna take the button, I'm going to copy, and I'm going to include it under the text, paste, and I'm going to center it. And as I can see, this whole block, I have given it a color. So in order to change the color of the whole block, I'm just gonna go to block, and then I have the option for background. I'm going to select the color that I had. I think it was something like gray, something like this, but this is only one block selected. So what I need to do is I need to group these two together. So I'm just gonna select them both like this, go to the three dots, and I'm going to click on group. Now both of them form one block. So let's see which background color we've selected here. I'm just gonna copy it. I'm going to select my block that contains the button as well. Go to background and press on this detail button, and I'm just going to replace the existing color with the color that we've chosen and just press away, and here it is. Let's see, pretty close. Let's save draft and preview our work. This is the end result, which is fairly close to the one that I had. I can see that here it's a bit too spaced out, so what I can do is maybe make the text a little bit smaller. This made it bigger, so let's try 34. There you go. Here I have it in 2 lines only, so let's preview it now. Scroll to the bottom. It looks like it did not change it in the preview. Let's try and make it 32. Save draft and then preview once again, but you get the idea. If you would like to make something smaller or fit better, these are the ways you do it. You change the font, you change the size, and here it is. It's in 2 lines and it's a bit more compact. And one last thing actually to fit my original page is one last separator, and what we do, we tick on it and we duplicate it and we move it under. Here it is, guys. This is the guide for beginners on how to create a landing page for free in your own website that is hosted by WordPress. If you like this video, please click the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.